Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, and welcome to NerdTube. I'm here with the lovely Leah. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It's good to have some different company for a change, and I'm very happy that you're joining me. Leia and we're going to be watching a fan film called Outrage. This is a Star Trek fan film made by a bunch of nerds just like us. Very talented nerds, I'm sure. I mean, these people have put a lot of time and effort into a fan film, and I hope it's a good one. But if it isn't, no holds barred here. I will call it out and say it's shit. But if it's great, trust me, I will admire it. And if it's in between and good and bad in here in places, I'll say that too. Leia, how about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I confess I'll feel a little guilty about ripping into a movie that, was made by fans, but on the other hand, it's like, um, you gotta know if you're gonna
Yeah,
if you're gonna try and keep making stuff, it's like you gotta know where people's sticking points are.
you're
You'll
damn
never
right.
make the perfect movie. You'll never make the perfect movie, but you gotta know you gotta know where it's just like, oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, I totally agree. So we're about to start now. So are you ready? I'm gonna do a countdown.
Yes.
Okay, five, four, three, two, one. Starfleet headquarters. Looks like Nakatomi Tower. And look, there's the owner of
Admiral
Nakatomi
Townsend,
Tower.
you asked to see me.
Come in and have a seat.
I suppose that congratulations are in order for your appointment as Fleet Admiral.
Who's in charge here?
Know that you were not.
I don't know. When it comes to these uniforms, it's hard to tell. These movie uniforms.
Destroy the Federation.
Well, they have dialogue where
That is putting
they
it
both kind of
mildly,
sound like they're the
yes.
one that's over the other one, but
Yes.
Nevertheless, the election
I mean, this
is
ginger
over.
dude here.
I
He's
intend
got no
to carry out
emotions.
my mandate to reform Starfleet and the
oh my god, do you
That's
see
all.
like the
To be
do you
more
see like the
equitable for all
family
species.
pictures on the
Not.
wall behind him?
Yeah.
Like, what the
I need to know that I
Oh
have
yeah,
your
that's great.
loyalty.
That Andorian there in the bottom left-hand corner, awesome.
You can be assured that I will do what is in the best interest of Starfleet and the Federation.
I will take that as a yes.
So what's with the art behind the old fellow?
I am
mean,
reassigned you to the position of Admiral in charge of special.
oh my god, it's artfully displayed wreckage.
Special projects?
I'm trying to make it out. It might be some
Yes.
Klingon art.
I need someone who will accomplish various tasks that are necessary to carry
I'm hoping
out
it's not a
the
metaphor for the film.
In fact,
Already, I wish
I
these
have
guys
an
would
immediate
act
assignment for you.
like they're not
Take a look
reading
at the screen.
off a page. Trying to put a bit of character in what they're saying. Just try. Oh no, it's CNN or Fox News. God, I hope it's not Fox. Fuck that.
Shouldn't it be like,
Jesus.
Shouldn't it be-
Sorry.
it's
go on.
going on a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I was about to say this is the Andorian network.
Why is
This
it
is
Earth?
Atlas Jakorhit
Why is
with
it
breaking
Earth
news.
then?
I know.
A video has surfaced
The Earth
that
Globe
shows
Andorian
an
network.
individual dressed
Oh, Papa
as an
Smurf,
Andorian.
Papa Smurf, you need to get off the map. Oh my
An
god.
Andorian species.
Oh my god.
There's Papa Smurf.
The individual has been identified as Phil Curry,
What was in my bagels?
I don't know what's going on here.
an
I
admiral
don't know either.
in Starfleet. Members of the Andorian Committee and other alien species have expressed outrage.
Is
They
that
are
a
you
microphone?
look
demanding the firing of Admiral Curry.
You
Was
look
that-
outraged.
What
Did
is
he
that
just
thing he's
spit?
holding?
We reached out to Starfleet
Yeah, what is
for
that?
comment, but they have not.
It looks like a periscope.
I mean, it can't be a camera because it's looking at him.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's my longtime chief of staff. There must be some mistake.
Yes, there must be some
Unfortunately,
mistake.
it's not a mistake. It's one of the worst examples of speciesism I've ever seen.
Damn right.
It's not the Phil Curry that I know. Where did this video come from?
Apparently, someone posted it online and it got picked up by the media. We're getting calls on it.
There's an
The
online
Andorian
still?
community and other alien species are up in arms about
Online,
it.
yeah. didn't think it worked like that.
I didn't
How does
either.
this involve me?
I want you to thoroughly investigate this matter.
You want me to head up the investigation? I've known Admiral Curry for years. I'm
never
not
reading these
exactly
lines
the
out.
most objective person to do
Do they
this.
think they sound convincing when they're saying
Your
this shit?
reputation for thoroughness and integrity are well known. I know that
They
you will
look like
seek
they
the
both
truth
need
no matter
coffee,
where
you know?
What
that
it is,
leads.
I know what it is. Yeah, it's like it's Invasion of the Body Snatchers
Do my best.
meets Star Trek, and you know how the Body Snatchers they've got no
Good.
emotions, and that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
these
Report
guys
back
are.
to me in 3
The
days
Body
on your
Snatchered
progress.
Starfleet, Body Snatchered
You are
Starfleet with
dismissed.
no emotions.
Was that one of the first episodes of Next Generation? They had like those weird bugs that had like the little tube that stuck out of the back of the person's neck, and they just puppeted them around.
I'm trying to remember that. Was that TNG or was that Voyager? I can't remember.
That was TNG.
Oh, fair enough. Star Trek Fan Productions International presents
That was the
Emotional.
intro.
Emotionlessness. Emotions are not us. Oh, Outraged, I forgot.
Yes, they seemed outraged. This is me expressing
outraged.
myself.
Alright, we get it. That's the title, yeah. They have
How was
tablets? Oh, yeah, they do have tablets. actually.
Hurry.
They do have tablets, I do
Yeah,
recall.
yeah,
Admiral
yeah.
Nagura, I've been expecting your call.
How are you holding up, Phil?
Keeping myself busy with my work.
I've been tasked with looking into this video that's going around. What can you tell me about it?
Honestly, I don't remember. I do remember dressing up as
Wait.
an Andorian for Alien Appreciation Day when I was in the academy
fuck?
30 years ago.
Okay, that makes sense.
I remember those annual events. It didn't look like you were showing much appreciation for the Andorian species.
He's getting in trouble for dressing in blueface.
That's what I don't understand. I don't remember doing what the video seems to show. That's not who I am.
I agree. In all the years that we've been together, I haven't seen as much as a hint of
I
speciesism
quit smoking as
from
well.
you.
I'm still fucking joking there.
It
Admiral,
takes a while.
you know I have great respect for all species. That would have been totally out of character for me.
And yet, there it is on video, plain for all to see.
Video?
So there's nothing else you can tell me about it? Maybe put it into context?
I wish I could, but I can't. If Starfleet requires, I will prepare my letter of resignation.
For Blueface.
It's too premature to even think of that. However, we're going to have to remove you from your temporary assignment at Section 31 to an administrative assignment for now. I hope you understand.
Okay.
I do.
If anyone else contacts you, don't say anything. Refer all questions to me. You hear?
Understood.
We'll be in touch again soon. Nagura out.
He's fired. Ooh, what's that? Is that the end? I think it is.
I'm not
he's about to
saying
sneeze.
Cadet Curry
Okay.
is okay.
I know he does. Oh my god, he does.
Ever been to a fraternity?
He looks like he has a sneeze like
Jennifer,
hovering in the
why
back
am
of
I
his
not
nose and he can't
surprised
quite
that
get
you
it
know what
out.
goes on at fraternity parties?
I was
He's
invited
about to burst into tears.
Congress. That's enough.
Dude, before you
I don't understand why
before you
Admiral
start
Townsend
saying
is so
lines,
focused
don't snort pepper.
I have so many other pressing issues.
Oh my god.
It's put a strain on our relationship with the Andorians. Plus, the rest of the Federation is watching to see what we do.
This is why I'm glad I'm no longer in the Admiralty. I'd rather be out here in space, away from that kind of pressure.
You have other pressures to deal with, but I know what you need.
Yeah, apparently it's in
We
his
will get
colon
through
just
this.
looking at it.
The Federation will be
He
stronger
looks
than
like he's holding them back.
Sorry, I couldn't.
Why did I have Taco Bell
I'll
before
let you know
film
if I
day?
think of anything.
Thanks. Stay safe, Captain Kirk.
Oh, that's Captain Kirk. Please.
Captain Kirk.
Please. Please,
Oh.
you just ruined it for me right there. You just ruined my childhood. You made him Captain Kirk. Fuck's sake.
Yes, sir. My name is Lieutenant Malcolm. How may I help you?
How do you
autograph?
start
Lieutenant
a
Malcolm,
conversation
my
with
name
yes
is
sir?
Admiral Heiichiro Nagura.
Mhm.
I requested the video of the Alien Appreciation Day celebration, stardate 9492.
So,
I
I'm trying to
received
get
the
in this
request,
now a
but
little
there's a
bit now.
problem. The recording
This
is
whole
missing.
thing is about the blue face. That's why it's outraged.
What do you
And
need?
he's trying to get
missing?
to the bottom of it, even though we've already seen footage
Apparently,
of that geezer in blue face.
it's been deleted from the archives, but there is no
Deleted?
record of the deletion.
And for some
According
reason, it's
to
become a big
protocol,
deal that it's been
There
deleted
is
from the
supposed to
archives.
be a
for
record of the
conspiracies and all that
deletion
bollocks.
and a record of the person ordering the deletion.
I know, but I double checked, and the log is completely blank.
Did you check to see if there is a backup somewhere?
I did all that. I'm sorry.
This is highly irregular. Is the chief of archives
Yes.
in?
God, this
I'm
makes
sorry
you really
that he's
appreciate
currently
good
away,
acting, doesn't it? When you
and
watch
will not be
films.
back
It really
until
does.
next Tuesday.
Well, far she's the best one. That's
see.
not saying much, but
Thank you for your help,
Yeah.
Lieutenant.
Sorry I could not be of more help.
I've always wanted to go on the Golden Gate Bridge. I've always wanted to go to San Francisco.
This is Admiral Nagura.
I've never been
whom am
there.
I
The
speaking?
closest I've ever been was
This is Isatha
Oh, God.
Shatalvar. I am the head of the Andorian Coalition for Justice and Peace.
and you have a voice that can strip
Yes.
paint.
How may I
I've
help
never
you?
seen an Andorian so chipper.
I've been told
Jesus.
that you are the person in charge of investigating the video in which a Starfleet admiral made fun of our species.
No, she's not bad actually.
I am
like
looking
it.
into
From
that.
smiling
Yeah.
to angry. I liked it. Yeah, look at
We
that.
find the admiral's actions highly
She's the
offensive
best
and
one.
reprehensible. We are calling for his immediate removal from Starfleet.
I
She's
agree
holding
with
back
your assessment
her
of his
anger. I
actions,
like it.
but I am not in a
almost like
position
she's
I
trying
to
to
know.
say
save it.
Yeah,
like it.
yeah. All right.
This man does not embody the values of Starfleet or the Federation.
She does remind
He is
me
a
of
poor representative
what's her
of
face
what
of Harry Potter.
an enlightened human should be.
Oh, Umbridge?
Perhaps
Is
I
it the
shouldn't
woman in
say
pink?
this, but I've known
Yeah,
Admiral
that's
Nagura
Umbridge.
for many
Yeah,
years.
that one.
Oh,
He is not
oh.
like that.
Yeah.
This is an aberration. This happened a
God,
long
I had a
time
teacher
ago
that was
when he
sort of like
just a
Umbridge.
And a lot of Republican women in general, Karens.
Hmm.
It does
You know,
not
all of that.
matter
You know, that
if it happened
they're
last
being
week,
nice, but they're angry at
a
the
year
same
ago,
time. You know what I
or
mean? You can
20
see,
years
you see
ago.
it, like, and she's doing
Yeah.
a really
It
good
is
job.
still a
She's doing a
serious
really
act.
good job.
that
Yeah.
calls for serious punishment.
I think she
I will
saved the
make sure
fan
that I
film.
convey your message to
She's probably watched a
Starfleet.
few Karens as well on YouTube.
Be sure of this.
Got some
If
inspiration
Starfleet
from
does
them.
not fire Admiral Curry, we will escalate the matter to the Federation.
Either that or she works in customer service and she decides to be like the most entitled of the customers that she. Oh. So that's the thing. That's why I don't think a lot of these people are doing is they're not connecting with how they should be feeling.
It's this dude. This is the guy we took the piss out of last time.
Admiral,
Oh,
the
Klingon
Klingon
looks
Empire
awesome.
does not care about Federation matters. But I found these humans are overly sensitive.
they actually
about
didn't do
this
too bad with
trivial
his
matter
makeup
that
and
you
his
are
ridges.
Yeah,
pertaining
Klingon
to.
looks awesome, man.
I
Yeah.
saw the video.
He does look
And
like
I thought
he's
his
got that
actions
tumor on
were
his bridges, but
puny
nevertheless,
Yeah,
he
but-
looks alright. You know, for
As
what
a
it is, it looks
top.
okay.
Yes.
That is a cool one, yeah.
I can't remember the names of a lot of races on here, so.
That Vulcan?
I was present at the event, but I have no recollection of Cadet Curry doing such a thing. He is a disciplined cadet. Besides,
Be careful, your ears
Making
might come
fun of other species would not be logical. Cadet Curry is a logical cadet.
off. Oh, it's those.
That shows that you humans have not evolved.
He looks like a muscle-bound heavy from a Dick Tracy comic.
Have much to learn.
That medal, medallion on his chest, anyway.
Actually,
Like Curry.
he kind of reminded me of like those aliens that are playing the music in the cantina in Mos Eisley. Only you know, like with melanoma.
I really used to remember the name of that alien. I can't remember it now, but I know what you're on about.
I found
yeah.
Recall anything
that same alien. Do you know who Darth Plagueis is? Remember that name?
The video speaks for
He was
itself.
Darth Sidious's trainer, teacher.
Yeah.
It seemed that way, sir.
But we never saw him, but we heard about him.
A bit more investigation
And
to do.
Darth Plagueis had a teacher, and he was the same species as those cantina
I
fighters.
think it's time to bring the investigation to a close.
And this guy's Slender Man.
But sir, I just need a little more time.
The request is denied. I'm sorry, Admiral Nagura.
Yeah, you just seem
Tell
very
Admiral
regretful.
Curry to prepare his letter of resignation, so we don't have to fire him.
I understand.
You did your best, as I knew you would.
Letter of resignation, so we don't have to fire him. I thought it was more like you discharged. You know?
Yeah. I know what you mean. I also think that you only get fired if you earn a wage.
Captain
That
Kirk,
Vulcan looks
Captain
amazing.
Spock. I assume you are both on a secure channel.
That's Spock.
Yes, Admiral Nagura.
He didn't have to do Kirk and Spock.
I
you know,
can't
but
trust
Spock
Starfleet
was pretty good.
intelligence right now.
But the Kirk
Yeah.
looks nothing like
So I'm glad you
Bill
both came
Shatner,
about.
or even gives
It's
the aura
right.
of Bill Shatner. You know
I
what I
think you'll be very interested in what Captain Spock hasn't covered. Along with
Yeah.
the help of
Oh
Suit.
my god.
They could have just made these two guys somebody
I
else.
researched the Alien
Spock is
Appreciation
great.
Day in
Spock is
question and
fantastic.
found out that the theme that year was on the Andorians.
That
And he's also Eastern
explains why
European.
Cadet
But
Curry was
nevertheless-
dressed up as one.
At least the good thing
Because
about
of that,
Yeah,
the
they should, you know,
Andorian
if you're gonna do a
consulate
fan film,
requested a
let's do a
video
whole bunch
copy
of
of the
Vulcans.
festivities.
You know, and that way they didn't have to worry about
Through my
acting,
contact
because
with the
it doesn't
Andorian
require much acting to
ambassador,
be an emotional
I
person.
was able to secure a copy of
Yeah,
that.
which a lot of these people are in this fan film.
I was gonna say, like, everyone else is a
So,
Vulcan.
Yeah.
whoever had
Yeah.
that recording
He could play
removed
Vulcan right
from
now. And I'll be,
Starfleet
if he had those
archives
pointy ears and he played
must
a
not
Vulcan,
have
I'd be
known
buying
about
it
that
right now.
additional copy.
He's so fucking deadpan. Same with this dude too.
I'm going to play the Sigmund.
Why
I
has he
chose
got
Cadet
eye
Curry for
makeup?
now.
Although Kirk actually looks like he cut the fart that he needed to crack off. You know, it's like he
Unbelievable.
looks like he's gained a little relief.
That's what we thought as well.
Good work, gentlemen. I think I know where to take this investigation next. I would need your further assistance on that.
They're gonna ask these two
Let
guys
us
to
know,
help them with
and we can get
Blueface.
started right away.
Yes, let's yeah, I was gonna say let's take this investigation. Let's get to the bottom of this Blueface incident.
Omega 12-4. Nagura, Samurai.
Security authorization accepted.
Contact Admiral Chong, Section 31.
Admiral Nagura. This is a rare contact.
So if that's Chong,
We're on a
where's Cheech?
secure channel at 6 and 31. What can I do for you?
I would like all the
Shouldn't it look a little more
information
smoky
about
then?
what Admiral Curry
Yeah.
was working on these past few months.
They
Why
could,
do you
you know,
need it?
in that part of the world, I think
I'm
that
investigating
period
the
in
controversial
time,
video
you could be using
involving
vaporizers,
Cadet Curry.
space vapes.
What does that have to do with Admiral Curry's work here?
There might be a connection that I want to explore.
That information is highly classified. I can't release it for that purpose.
I know this sounds unusual, but a good man's life and career are at stake.
A good man's
I
life is
sympathize
at
with your
stake.
plight,
Really, I didn't realize that they were
I
going to
have
kill
follow
him.
protocol.
His
Well,
career, but
what would
yeah,
it
it
take
does sound like
to
they're going to kill him.
release the information?
Oh.
I would normally need an order from the Fleet Admiral.
I mean, personally, I would arrest him
Fleet
for that
Admiral
box
Townsend himself ordered
he
me
looked
to
really
investigate the
misplaced.
Curry
Oh
video.
God, I'm going on the appearance again.
So I don't think
I'm
he
sorry.
would have a problem with
I'm sorry, I
releasing the
apologize.
information.
That insane egomaniacal dictator is behind the investigation? He must have found out what Curry was working on.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's no way that Townsend would authorize the release of the information to you.
I'm not following you.
Me neither.
I'm forwarding
Yeah, I'm
the file
lost.
to you now. Take a look at it and let me know what you think.
So this whole Blueface thing is really something else, and some bigger conspiracy behind it.
This is
But
a
he's still
special
in Blueface, and
announcement
if it's
from
pissing people off.
Starfleet
Anyway, let's find out what's
headquarters
going to happen.
concerning the Admiral Curry video. We discovered that the video of Cadet Curry was doctored. Here is the altered video that was widely circulated. Now, here is
Did he
the actual
ejaculate out of
video
those fucking
of the
scenes? Is
event
that what he's
we
about
found.
to do? I don't know. He's still in Blueface.
Cadet Curry, your makeup looks very good. Can you move those antennae on their own?
No, Commodore Norwex. I didn't have time to make ones that move mechanically. The only way I can make them move is to wiggle them with my fingers.
God, stop doing that, mate.
It's clear that Cadet Curry was not making fun of Andorians, but was responding to a question by Commodore Norwex. We discovered the person who was responsible for the doctored video. Admiral Curry?
Thank you, Admiral Nagura. My recent assignment involves secretly investigating Admiral Townsend for corruption and bribery. It is no surprise that he arranged for the doctored video in an effort to discredit me. We also found Admiral Townsend's accomplice, who altered the video and removed the original video from Starfleet archives. She is Lieutenant Harley Malcolm. She fully confessed her own
It's gone a bit
and
Scooby-Doo on
Townsend's
us now.
involvement in this conspiracy.
I would have gotten away with it too if
Back
it
to
weren't for
you,
you meddling
Admiral
kids.
Fleet Admiral Townsend is currently in custody, while Lieutenant Malcolm is in the Witness Protection Program. Admiral Curry has been cleared of the false charges and is back to work at Starfleet
They still have
headquarters.
that.
They need that.
But
over
even
this.
if Admiral Curry
know.
had been guilty of these charges, we as a Federation need to ask ourselves whether it is always appropriate to automatically condemn those who engaged in misconduct many years ago. We need to ask ourselves whether it may be more appropriate and suitable to embrace the higher qualities of
So they just said
understanding,
that
compassion, and
doctored
forgiveness
video
in
happened many
appropriate
years
cases.
ago.
And I agree.
So
to a
you're
degree.
you're telling me that many years ago that happened and there was only one copy in the archive left?
And at the same time, he was doing an investigation to uncover some misdemeanors by the Admiral as well, if I recall. It was sounding a bit weird. But, you know what? Let me just see. Is there an end credit scene to this? Let's find out. No, there isn't.
Huh.
Just lower the volume down. But yeah,
hang on. Yeah, I don't need to
I have
listen to
say,
music, so
this is actually not too bad for what it is. I can imagine
Yeah.
I can imagine this as an actual Star Trek episode where somebody done, you know, it could be a simple episode of where somebody's just what they think has done something quite innocent, but ends up being a bit more of a diplomatic headache, like looking
Yeah.
like dressing up like an Andorian, and this would have been far more enjoyable if the acting wasn't so fucking wooden. But other than that, it was a decent job. It made me laugh here and there. You know, it was a bit funny here and there. Yeah, we took the piss, but that's what we do.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's not bad, you know. So I was actually expecting it to be just as shit as the previous fan film I saw, which was fucking shit. I mean, a level of fucking shit I can't even comprehend to put into words. I can't, you know, it's that fucking shit. But this was pretty good. This was pretty good.
yeah, this was yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I mean, I kind of knew that they were going to take in a different direction when, like, you know, dude was on the starship, and he's just like, "Yeah, I don't know what's up with that video," and I'm like, "Okay, so he's either, yeah, you know, because his next line was, "If you require it, I'll just write my letter to Starfleet." So I'm just like, "Okay, so he's just sort of accepting of the circumstances. Okay, so he misstepped then, or." And he's just fessing up to it or what, but yeah, I just
it's hard to follow some, but you know, what as somebody who's a bit of a veteran of fan films now, I kind of get the idea of what they were doing, and it wasn't too bad. I mean, considering what I've seen, you know, especially the last one, which made me want to kill myself, made Bobby want to kill himself. This was far better.
I think,
yeah.
you know, I mean, I think they, you know, it's just like it still would have been pretty simple, which is fine.
The acting, was it just the acting?
You know, just some of the stuff was a little bit confusing. So I think, like, if they had given themselves just maybe like 5 or 10 more minutes to like actually work out the dialogue that, you know, to, you know, kind of tell you how to get from the is to the ought, then, you know, we wouldn't have had those. Wait a second. Wait, what happened? What's going on now? Because
delivery is very important, because you might be reading the lines and expecting us to understand what's going on, but without the emotions in those lines, it's harder to understand really what the fuck is going on. You know, when you're reading this shit out, you've got to give the feel you would give if you weren't acting in these lines, and that's what makes acting. Acting. You know,
they weren't connecting to the emotion that they were trying to convey, like,
Jesus
at
Christ.
all.
And like I said, if you just go down the route of not being emotional, just play some fucking Vulcans. Then you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong when you're playing Vulcans, but you don't need fucking acting skills. You can be as wooden as you want. So, but nevertheless, pretty good. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. What about yourself?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Fantastic. Well, Leah, I've got nothing more to say about this. How about yourself?
Oh, just that they actually did a pretty decent job with, you know, like how they made people up, and like, you know, that were, you know, the non-humans. They actually, you know,
Actually,
did a pretty good job.
A couple of things. I wasn't a fan of Spock's eyeshadow, but other than that,
Yeah,
the overall look of Spock was pretty good. But I never knew Spock. He had an Eastern European accent, which was pretty cool. But fair enough. And the Andorian, the actual Andorian, the chubby blue lady, she was fucking brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. The way she mixed her anger and her happiness, or fake happiness, you know, that Mormon sort of bullshit happiness you see by Mormons when they always pretend to be happy, but you can see they're full of shit. You know, that sort of stuff, yeah. I loved it. She was the best part of this whole fucking fan film. And I want to see more of her. I want to see a whole show dedicated on her, because she can fucking act. And I like her. You know, marry me. No, don't marry me, Andorian lady. You might be married, but nevertheless, you know, she was fucking great. I thoroughly enjoyed her performance, and I want to see more of her in the next fan film.
I did make a comment that she had a, you know, it's like that she had a voice that could strip paint. I apologize for that. It's just that there's just some, and people can't necessarily help it. There's just some voice pitches that really hurt my ears, and she just happened to have one of them. It's just like, it's out of your, you know, it's like it's out of her hands. I will apologize for that remark, but
and I'm hoping people can see me. I've been quite fair here, because I was no holds barred in my last one. I fucking ripped the shit out of the previous one. And I'm hoping people will see that I've been very fair here, that even though I didn't make fun of things, I laughed my head off with the fucking, you know, the Andorian masturbating his antennas. And going, you know, that's what I was thinking. He's going to shoot his fucking load out of him. You know what I mean? I was so worried. But nevertheless, regardless of that, you know, it made me laugh. But regardless of all of that, it was pretty good. And I kind of knew where they were going with this, because we see these sort of stories in today's world. what's his name? Justin Trudeau did blackface.
Yeah.
Not too, he actually did Indian face. Was it blackface or Indian face?
Great. Now I can't remember.
Even if it was the case, yeah. If with me, somebody of Indian origin, even though I'm from the UK, I don't fucking care because context is everything. And sometimes imitation is the best form of flattery. So I'm totally fine with that, and I'm totally fine with this fan film. I would recommend people to watch this. This is pretty good. Yeah. What are you gonna give it out of 10? I give it 7.
Yeah, I give it 7.
Fantastic. Any more than to say, Leah, before we sign off?
Nope, nothing comes to mind. I think we hit every. I think we hit every point as it was happening. So
fantastic. Well, Leah, it's been always a pleasure when you join us on Tube, and I can't wait to have you again. So thank you very much, Leah. Live long and prosper. And everyone else out there, don't forget to like, share.
I haven't done this gesture in a while.
Well, you've done it very well. I can do it with both hands, but I'm not ambidextrous. But nevertheless,
I am ambidextrous.
Oh, awesome. Badass. Like, share, subscribe, comment, YouTube, on NerdTube, that is, all that bollocks. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.